Hey there, I'm Charlotte with Colorful Teaching for You, and today is part one of the Healthy Relationships Challenge. We're going to be looking at how to build healthy relationships within your classroom with your students, and if you're a homeschooling parent, while your kids are working on classroom, or not classroom, but school work. Yeah? So, building positive relationships is so important to your children's learning success. It also is important because it helps with classroom management and allows your children to feel a sense of love and secure from you. Now, when you have healthy relationships that are formed, your children are going to find that you are so much more approachable with their feelings and their trust and their thoughts. Okay? This does not need to take a lot of your time up at all. The strategies that I'm going to talk about today are going to be things that you can integrate into your classroom so it seems seamless and it does not take a lot of brain power. Okay, I just want you to start with one strategy, do it slowly, and then implement the rest as you go along, because let's face it, you have an entire week to implement all 4 strategies, and the longer you keep these strategies going, like instead of just a week, if you keep it going for a month, it's going to become a habit and just a natural part of your day. So keep it going as long as you can. Now let's get right into the strategies. The first one is called Let's Chat. So what I mean by that is, I think to me it's really important that you spend one-on-one time with your kids, conferencing with them. So if you're in a class, if you're at home, this might not be as difficult because you probably only have 2 or 3 children, or 4, maybe 5, I don't know. But if you have a room full of 20, 30, 35 kids, that's going to be a little bit trickier. So you will not be able to sit down with every one of them every single day. But what you could do is schedule in maybe 3 or 4 kids for the rest of the week, and then you'll eventually make it to your all of your kids. Okay, so schedule in which kids you're going to see at what time, and then have that one-on-one conversation. It's going to build that trust between the two of you, more so if they give you a suggestion and you actually implement it and they see you implementing it. It's going to build that trust there. Yeah. The second thing is story time. Now this is not just for young ones, this is for also the older ones. I love to have a little bit of circle time with the kids. That means they sit in a circle and we talk about our day. We talk about even the topic that we're going to be studying. But one of the things before we even get to the topic is I like to share with them a little bit of myself, and I like them sharing about themselves. Now this is not just for me to get to know them. I mean, it is, but it goes beyond that. It teaches kids to accept each other, to love each other for who they are, and that's, you're building that classroom community right there as well. Okay, the third step is laughing buddies. I love this step because I am all about the jokes. So I enjoy telling my kids jokes, and I love listening to their jokes because we get to laugh together. And if it's appropriate for the classroom, I let them share it with the rest of the kids. But one of the other things I do too on special occasions is I like to write jokes on the board and riddles as well. And if they solve the riddles, they get a little bit of a prize. So I like to spice it up a little bit, but laughing brings us all together. So that's another thing we're going to try. And the fourth step is always around. So if your kids have something that they're doing outside of the classroom, you may not be able to, say, go to a ballet recital. That's okay, because you've got your own life. But I encourage you to get them to ask, or I encourage you to ask the parents to send you maybe a picture or a video, a short video about their recital, so that you can see what went on, and then you can talk to them about it and encourage them, because that way they're going to see that you're interested in them beyond the classroom, and that you have their back. They're going to be so connected to you when they see this last step taking place. So I encourage you to make the time, just do this step as well. All right? So like I've mentioned, don't do all the things right away. Do it slowly over time. Now, we have talked so far about the importance of building those strong and healthy connections with your class. We've also looked at 4 different activities you can do right away. The first step is to chat. Let's chat. The second is story time. The third is laughing buddies. And the fourth is always around, because you're going to be around for them. Now, if you are feeling stressed out before we get to the self-care part, then I encourage you to, especially if you want to do some planning to be around for your children, then I encourage you to join our free masterclass, which is Systematic Plan to Super Passionate, because we are going to create a plan for you for your classroom, your prep time, and your self-care time. And all of this is going to be hands-on, and all of the resources and the templates are going to be free for you. So join. The link is going to be associated with this video. Can't wait to see you. In the meantime, I'll see you next week. Remember to create, experience, and teach from the heart. Take care, my friends. Bye.